Many curious fans have been wondering about the whereabouts of the What's Happening cast after the show's cancellation. The ABC sitcom series ran from the 5th of August 1976 to the 28th of April 1979. So where is the What's Happening cast now? In this video, you will see how have the actors of the movie What's Happening changed. You will know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1976, and what's with them now, in 2025. Okay, let's go. Fred Berry as Frederick, rerun, or Freddie, Stubbs. Born March 19, 1951. If you were a fan of the show, rerun was most likely your favorite because he was the funniest. Berry appeared in the sequel but was fired after requesting more money than his co-stars after one season. Age filming, 25 years old. Unfortunately, he struggled with drug and alcohol abuse issues, which he blamed on his big success and fame. He didn't work much after What's Happening, and What's Happening Now, but became so synonymous with his character that he changed his real middle name to Rerun. Berry also became a motivational speaker and Baptist minister. He was married 6 times to 4 different women, plus had 3 children. He died of natural causes in October 21, 2003 at the age of 52 while he was recovering at home from a stroke. Mabel King as Mabel, Mama, Thomas. Mabel Thomas was born on the 25th of December 1932 in Charleston, South Carolina. King is best known for her role as Mama in What's Happening at age 44 as well as the role of Eveline the Witch in the stage musical and film The Wiz. King did not start acting until her mid-30s and began her career on Broadway. She went on to guest star on shows such as Fantasy Island and The Jeffersons. Mabel was a single mom who was divorced and worked hard to provide for her children. She contracted diabetes, which resulted in the amputation of her feet and one arm. Unfortunately, the disease had infected most of her body, and she lost the fight, succumbing in 1999 at age 66. Shirley Hemphill as Shirley Wilson. Born July 1, 1947. Hemphill was an actor and stand-up comedian who got the role of waitress Shirley Wilson at age 29 after being found in the comedy club circuit in Los Angeles. After the show ended, she was cast in her own sitcom One in a Million, which lasted only 1 season. After both shows ended, she appeared on shows such as The Love Boat and Trapper John MD and continued doing stand-up comedy in nightclubs around the country. She was a regular at the iconic Laugh Factory in LA. The actress is the second cast member who passed away from What's Happening. She was aged 52. She was found dead in her home after suffering from kidney failure on the 10th of December 1999. Debbie Morgan as Diane Harris. Age filming, 25 years old. Debbie Morgan was born on the 20th of September 1951 in Dunn, North Carolina, and was featured on the ABC sitcom as a recurring cast member from 1976 to 1977. After the cancellation of the sitcom show, she went on to launch a successful acting career and is still active to date. Some of the films Debbie featured include All My Children, Loving, Generations, Roots, The Next Generations, and The City. In 1989, she became the first African American to win the Daytime Emmy Award for Outstanding Support Actress in a Drama Series. Now she is 74. Anne Marie Johnson as Nadine Hudson Thomas. Anne Marie Johnson portrayed Nadine Hudson Thomas at age of 27 on What's Happening Now, the 1985 to 1988 sequel to the original sitcom What's Happening. In this series, Nadine is the wife of Roger, Raj, Thomas, a social worker who moves into Raj's old home in Watts. Annie Marie Johnson was born on the 18th of July 1980 in Los Angeles, California, and appeared on the sitcom show for 66 episodes. After the What's Happening cancellation, Anne was featured on That's So Raven, In the Heat of the Night, and in Living Color. Aside from the shows, she also got regular roles in Melrose Place, Jag, Girlfriends, and The In-Between. Now she is 65. Ernest Lee Thomas as Roger, Raj, Thomas. Ernest Lee Thomas was born on the 26th of March 1949 in Indiana Gary, U.S. and became a high-profile TV star after he departed from What's Happening. He landed acting roles in films such as A Piece of the Action, The Brady Bunch Hour, Beretta, and Roots. Age filming, 27 years old. After Thomas starred in What's Happening, and What's Happening Now, he went on to appear in several other shows including In the Heat of the Night, The Steve Harvey Show, Everybody Hates Chris, Veep, Workaholics, and films such as Malcolm X and Funny People. Thomas recently appeared in the 2024 series Diara from Detroit as a professor. Thomas suffers from an eye condition called amblyopia or lazy eye. Now he is 76. Earl Billings as Rob. Earl Billings played Rob on What's Happening at age 31. Earl Billings was born on the 4th of July 1945 in Cleveland, Ohio, United States. He is best renowned as Rob in ABC's television series What's Happening. He also appeared in the popular Aflac advertisement and posted What's Happening. Earl also appeared in the shows Antoine Fisher, American Splendor, The Incredible Hulk, Something New, and Misguided, among others. Now he is 80. Haywood Nelson as Dwayne Clemens Nelson. Born on the 25th of March 1960 in New York, U.S. Nelson was the youngest of the trio and became one of the first black teen idols after starring in the show. Prior to What's Happening, he started his career at the age of 6 and appeared in many commercials. He starred in films If You Give a Dance, You Gotta Pay the Band, Mixed Company, and more before appearing in What's Happening at age 16. Afterward, he got a role in The White Shadow and went back to school to study architectural design and electronics engineering. Nelson hasn't acted since he made an appearance as himself in the 2003 film Dickie Roberts, former child star alongside Thomas. He currently is a producer and a digital media executive. Now he is 65 years old. Danielle Spencer as Dee Thomas. Danielle Spencer was born on the 24th of June 1965 in North Trenton, New Jersey, and was renowned for her role on What's Happening. She played the role of Dee Thomas at age 11, the rude little girl who had an affinity love for money, and she would even resort to blackmail to cash in. In 1977, Spencer was in a severe car accident that killed her stepfather, Tim Pelt, and left Spencer in a coma for 3 weeks. She had to spend 6 months in physical therapy. She recovered but had some lifelong injuries including spinal stenosis. When the show ended in 1979, she and her mother moved to Africa for a while. Upon returning to the United States, she went to the University of California, Davis and earned a degree in veterinary medicine. She eventually became a veterinarian in 1996. She remains a veterinarian to this day and only acts occasionally in small roles. Now she is 60. Eric Monti. Eric Monti is the producer of What's Happening. He was born on the 25th of December 1943 in Chicago, Illinois. Eric is the creative brainchild behind What's Happening, its sequel, What's Happening Now, and another subsequent film, The Good Times. As the producer of What's Happening, he auditioned and assembled the show's casting crew. However, in 1977, he filed a lawsuit against CBS and Tandem Productions for alleged copyright and intellectual theft. Monti allegedly received a $1 million compensation and rights to some residuals from Good Times. The lawsuits had financial implications as he could not acquire new pitches for script writing. Eric Monti fell on hard times and filed for bankruptcy in 2003 after developing alcohol and substance abuse that left him addicted. Although he published a book, Blueprint for Peace, copy sales didn't pick up, and he currently resides in a home shelter in Portland, Oregon. Today he is 82.